I love that song. I'm over here getting into it. So, tell me how the audio is, because I got a new mixer here. So, everything... Man, last week... First of all, thanks everybody for being here. You guys are so faithful and loyal to me. Thank you so much. I know that my channel is very small and minuscule, and my live shows. And let me start off by apologizing for last week. I rewatched it, and man, did it suck. I'm telling you right now, it really sucked. The camera I notice right now is glitching, and at least my audio isn't, so that's a good thing. I love my jazz music, but I'm going to cut that off right now because I have a little bit of a rant. Yeah, Carla, Laura, Susan, I feel like you guys are like super loyal. Sometimes I kind of feel like you're just here just because maybe you feel sorry for me. Dennis is going to be here. His wife, yeah, I need coffee too, you guys. The wifey is actually fixing it up for me now. This has just been, it just seems, I don't know, you guys, if this is even, I kind of feel like this isn't even worth it. With summer coming, I feel like I'm going to be very busy doing content for the channel. I've got stuff I really need to work on. I know, yeah, I pay good. Today is how, first of all, how is the audio? I like the mixer. I do like my other old. It's not old. Okay, good. I went back to my old microphone because the one my son gave me, although I like it, it's not a true 48 volt mic. So I didn't like it. Because last week I would get this far away and you couldn't hear me. You couldn't hear me at all. This thing is nice and hot, so I really like that. When I watched it, I couldn't make a promo video because what I like to do is extract stuff and make a promo video. It just sucked. The video quality itself was really fuzzy and hazy. I don't know if that was YouTube's fault or what, but I'm also noticing I keep getting a glitch and a lag. I don't know if it's my USB audio interface. I'm gonna buy a new one of those. Try that. But I think what it might be part of the problem is I use two iPads and I mirror those through Video Ninja. It's Voodoo Ninja. And basically what that is I have 3 internet things going at once. I have OSB, actually it's 4. OSB. Then I have OSB talking to 2 iPads and then talking to YouTube. So that's basically it. And let me see. So you are a good friend, Bill. That's why we're here. Yeah, thanks, Carla. And, you know, same here. That's why I go to you guys, too. And I mean that. Yeah, Laura, Michelle's working on yours, too. She'll be right over. I know, we all go through that. Yes, Carla, I'm gonna do the videos. I had a really negative comment today. I'll get through what you guys are saying here. Oat milk. Yeah, my girls, they do lactate and they do almond milk because they can't use regular milk. Susan, you say cream and sugar for me, please. Hey, LB, how you doing, buddy? Glad you're in here. Let's see, 7:30, so you must have got home at a reasonable time. He likes his coffee with, like his woman, cold and bitter. That's funny. Good one, buddy. Let me see. Well, I'm hot and salty. That's true. That's true, Carla. LB takes that too. What was I going to say? I don't even remember. See, this is why I shouldn't have gone off. But anyway, did you guys, I made a new thing around me to surround me instead of saying the host because it was cutting me off. And then I made a new one for Dennis because it was just too much. So I just redid that. And did you guys notice the thing behind me? This thing is really cool. My son gave this to me. You could change that to do like hundreds of different things. So that's not like a thing that's floating on the screen itself. It's not like a filter. But that like does different things that I can do with the app. It's really neat. It's really cute. I really like it. And they have just so many cool things nowadays. Could you imagine if they had this stuff when we were kids? Hey, Alyssa. Respectfully, as someone who silently watches due to my own circumstances at this time, it breaks my heart to hear that you say these negative things about yourself. Please do what's best for you. But, well, I appreciate that. I didn't know that you come in here. I wish I'd known that. But please never say of your videos are not worth it. Oh, that's what I was going to say. Thank you, Alyssa, for reminding me. So, it was the Equinox video. I repaired the check engine light. And, okay, so with my videos, what I do is, there's one guy, he's called Vice Grip Garage. He has like 5 million subscribers. And I don't aspire to be him because I will never be him. But his videos are like 2 hours long, and he just literally talks and repairs a car. And it's like literally like watching golf. I can fall asleep because it's very soothing, and that's the way his videos are. He'll just talk, and nothing really happens in his video. He'll just repair a car, and I educate myself, and that's how I do it. So my videos, I know that I really kind of have to... I love metal. I love music. I love all sorts of music. So in my videos, I'm not going to make somebody sit through and listen to me talk because they're going to be bored and shut it off. So what I do is I do my sped up version to show like me getting the job done faster. So the guy wrote... excuse me, and I know I'm going to sound freaking disgusting today too. I can't wait till Dennis gets here so I can have all my anger out on him. And then I got this little fart thing that I can't make work. It's supposed to work on your palm, and I can't get that to work either. You know, I spent $3 on it, so I can't get that to work. Anyway, and he said, this video makes no sense. How did you get the wires soldered together? And I'm like, I showed that in the video. It's not about how to solder. Like, if you don't know how to solder, this isn't where you should be. Just go find a solder video. I don't know. That's not what my videos are about. It's kind of like if you like music and just be entertained real quick. And it's, I don't know. You can please some of the people some of the time, but not all the people all the time. But please never say that your videos are not worth... Okay, yes, thank you, Alyssa. I really appreciate that. And I didn't know that you watch my lives, and I'm so glad that you sprang up in here. Thank you so much. Is that the little spaceman? Oh, behind me? Yeah. This is my little space guy. No, yeah, this right here. Right here's my little space guy. Isn't that neat? And yeah, that was my little space guy. He was $15. Pretty neat. Oh, I gotta re-aim it. There we go. And that does all sorts of things too. Let me see. You blew out your fart. I know. Yeah. See? It's supposed to do that. I know. So Leslie Nielsen had one of these, and he would do this on like elevators and stuff, and that's what sort of guy he was. He would play practical jokes on people and make people think that he was really doing it. During interviews, too, if you watch interviews with Leslie Nielsen, I thought that he was really doing it, but it turns out that he had one of these things. And so I had to buy one, but it's really hard. I think you have to have a fat palm, and I don't have fat palms. I kind of... See? So, isn't this great? You guys come onto my lives to figure this out. Yeah. Okay, let me see. Carla says, you are a sweetheart. Just happy to see you, even if it's just briefly. No worries. Okay, maybe you're not talking to me, because that can't be me. But yeah, this is great. But if you hear what Leslie Nielsen can do with one of these things, of course, he's passed away. Great guy. I'm talking like I know him. Great, he was a fantastic guy. Let's see. Yeah, we all have days, Bill. It's okay. Talk to Laura and I about it. Yes, I know. Trust me, I know. I delete those messages. Carla, with all the subs that you recently got, I can only imagine what negative things you must get behind the scenes that we don't know about. Carla says, you will find you do this because you enjoy it. That's true. And like I say in some of my videos, I'm already doing this stuff anyway. I might as well hit record and record it. So Farts 101. I know, this is so stupid. And, because today is open mic, and, it's kind of funny because Dennis was saying that he got some, not negative, I don't want to say negative, but he just had somebody say that the quiz show kind of drags the show down. And I was like, whoa, that's interesting, because I kind of got, the opposite, that people like the quiz, and it's not that I'm not doing quiz today because of that, but people just have different opinions. Let's take a look at Ace Ventura: Pet Detective. Siskel and Ebert hated that movie and said that Jim Carrey was going to be nobody, that he was a loser or whatever they said about him. And then The Truman Show came out, and they said we were wrong about Jim Carrey, and look at who Jim Carrey is today. A lot of people don't like Jim Carrey. They don't like him as an actor and stuff. And who cares what people think? I love Jim Carrey as an actor and as a person. So this is what we're getting today. We're getting Bill's rant and him like sniffling and sneezing, and I'll probably be picking my nose at some point today. So, I know, Carla, we used to do the one under the armpit, that one too, but my arms are like super hairy, so I can't do that. I gotta shave them this year. Yep. I'm not afraid to say it. I do. I'll trim up my arms this year for the summer. It's gross, man. I hate getting oil on my arms. It's sick. I don't like it. That's right, Carla. I can't please everybody. Even the losers get lucky sometimes. Tom Petty, another cool dude. He was in The Postman. You ever see that movie, The Postman? That was a cool movie. I loved it. Rant away. I know. It's not. I don't know. It's not really. I guess I'm not trying to rant, and I definitely didn't hit the live stream and go, all right, it's time to rant. Rant and fart lessons. Farting 101. I think if maybe I put water, maybe it would work better. That doesn't sound real. Come on. I agree, Susan. And yeah, it was such a cool movie. And the dude who played the bad guy, boy, did he sell that bad guy character. And he was in Gone in 60 Seconds, the bad guy. And he played such a cool dude in Gone in 60 Seconds. I don't know what the dude's name is, but he was in the Stealing the Cars. He was like one of the good guys. So that's a great character actor. Any guy that can go, man, you hate him in that movie. He's such a jerk in that movie. And then you see him in like, he's a good guy. Great. That's a great actor. That's me. When I was in the movies, that was the type of actor I was. So when I played John Smith in this one movie, I insisted in the 6 months of filming, I insisted on being called John Smith throughout the filming process. So, hi, honey.
Hey.
So this is my waitress, Michelle.
Hi, everyone.
By the way, I was never in a movie. I was just kidding. I appreciate it. So what are you guys drinking? Did you finally all get your coffee or what? Let's see. Carla says, that sounds like Lady Poots now. Yeah, is that what it sounds like? No, but I did work on a movie, and I was in like a couple local commercials and stuff, but yeah. No coffee for you, Laura. I know you're not like a huge. Well, you drink coffee, but did you say you're not a fan of coffee? Did I hear that right one time? Sometimes I feel like I don't even know you anymore. Make me sick. Anybody ever see the movie Time Bandits? Where's Jamie Watson? He's not here today. George, how is George doing? Is his back any better? You know what? That reminds me. That reminds me. It's time for some coffee talk. And you know what? I've gotten so good at this, I'm pouring it right over my new keyboard. And I have 2 keyboards set up in case I do spill it on this one. I can just use my other keyboard. Ah, there we go. Hopefully that's not in the way of the camera. Oh, good, it's not. Stanley. And you know what? I went back to the Maxwell House 100% Colombian. Pure Colombian. This stuff is hard to get. We have to smuggle this across the... Yeah, I know. Like, he was around. He said he'd be here today. Maybe just late. Who knows? Maybe something happened. You know? Maybe he's lurking, you know? Who knows? Oh, it's good stuff, man. This is expensive stuff, too, you know? I have to go. I'll take some. Let me see. He goes for that shot next week. Oh, he does? Oh, boy. So is he still out? Is he still out of work? Carla, I can't even get her first. That's funny. So are you guys... Let's see, Carla, you're 3 hours, 7... What is it, 5? Wait, is it 4:47 where you are, Carla? Yeah, he's still out? Oh, okay. So what's it like over there? Is it fun having him out still? You can poot in privacy. It's bliss. It's 6? Okay, 6. Or so are you Central Mountain Time? Yeah, alright, so you're 2 hours. Yeah. Yeah, I don't know. I think the rubber is like, cause this is like, that's like, listen to that, that's like hard plastic. And the one that Leslie Nielsen had, somebody custom made it for him, and it looked like it was leather. Because he like showed it, like, yeah, this is like plastic, and I think that's the problem, is it needs to be rubber here. Because it's just not, it ain't working that good. A couple times I had it good. Yeah, okay, yeah, your Mountain Time, yeah. I mean, that's not good. So you guys got to get one of these too. This came directly from China on eBay. It's like $3.99 with free shipping. It took like 3 weeks to get here. Yeah, see, I can't do it. It's called Le Pout. It's French. Le Pout, it said on it. Yeah, I can't do it. There's got to be somebody out there that can do it better. It don't sound like farting to me. It sounds like something else. Anyway. Yeah, Timu. Yeah, Carla, my life is super interesting. See how interesting my life is? Yeah. What are you doing on your live show today, Bill? Oh, I got this thing off of eBay. It's called La Pout. It's like, oh really? What is that? It sounds really great. Yeah. It's French for La Fart. And I'm going to be trying to master it on my live show. Oh, yeah, I'll stick around for that. It's great. I noticed how my viewers content just went right down. It's great. I know, doesn't it, LB, you want this thing? You could drive around in your truck all day. It's like Oh, that was not bad. Oh, I think I got it. Wait, I found this. I found the sweet spot. Oh, that's not bad. It just sounds so fake. I know, Laura, or I know, Carla. That's what I was thinking. It's called the wet kitty. What? What? Wait a minute. Oh, see, that wasn't bad. But how do you hide that? Well, was that good? What kind of show is this? Yeah, eBay this. I should just eBay this thing again. Like, one lightly used. Alyssa, you should sell coffee. Carburetor. I was thinking that too, Alyssa. Let me read what. Let me read the entire thing. This is my ADD or HD kicking in. Keep your car and body's carburetor running. Carla, poor in privacy is now going to be in my lines. So I was like thinking that too. There's Coffee Crime House guy that I watch. It's like the murder mystery type things. And he sells his own coffee, but he's got like, I don't know, 1 million subscribers. And I thought that would be so cool if like Carburetors and Coffee, if like somebody approached me to like have like a coffee brand. That would be really neat. I thought of that, Alyssa. Ah! I think I got it. This is great. This is great. Dennis, what the? You guys want to see something? Look at this. Want to see something? This is my. There he is. There's Dennis. It's great. Thank you. Yeah, thank you, Susan. See, she'd buy my coffee. Carburetors and coffee. Here's what I want to do. So, anybody that knows like dirt bike carburetors and like snowmobile carburetors, they already kind of look like this. They kind of look like a mug already. I want to get a carburetor shaped mug. I think that would be really neat. Carburetors and coffee. Dennis, where are you? Are you in your car? No, he's not in his car. We got to get Dennis to tell us about something that he wasn't going to tell us. The Ranger story. Maybe we could just change the names and places have been changed. We could do that. Can you guys hear my jazz? Or no? Wait. What's Laura saying that's funny? Dennis looks so thin. I know, he lost some weight. I know, wouldn't it, Carla? If I had my own coffee brand. So, Alyssa, you say Derek Levasseur. Who's that? Okay, Rawside Paranormal. So if you eBay it again, what's the listing? Slightly used palm fart machine. Yes! La Poot. Ooh, that sounded messy. That's terrible. Hey, LB, are you still in here in chat? Susan. Slick and smooth. I don't know. It just sounds like wait, what did imagine your flavors. Slick and oily. Yeah, I love it. Oh man. Oily and messy or something. That'd be so brown and oily. Oh, it's funny. New mating call. Waiting for you to master that fart thing. I know. Dude, next time when we hook up, man, usually LB and I, we go get coffee at McDonald's. I'll bring this, and we'll see if you can do it. It's a lot harder than it looks, than it sounds, I'm telling you. Yeah, it sucks. You know what it is? It's that cheap rubber. We need like a good rubber. The London Fog Lube. You guys have got some good stuff, you know. That's some good stuff. Yeah, I was gonna... So, you guys were talking about checking your shorts and stuff. I'm not saying like I ever had an accident in mine, but when I drove tractor trailer, I would so I was at this truck stop. This was like everywhere, but when I first started driving, I was like, you could, it smelled like you're walking through. So I'd park way out. Like sometimes you had just no choice. It was like a quarter mile before you can like walk to like where the showers were and stuff. It's like, all right, I guess I got some parking right near the fence, way out back. And you'd walk, and there'd be like these Walmart plastic bags, like in the parking lot, and they'd be like weighed down, like the wind would be blowing, but like they wouldn't be blowing away. And I kid you not, there'd be poop in them. And then, like, against the fence, I remember seeing the fence, like, the wind blew all these Walmart bags against the fence, and on the ground would be, like, in the parking lot would be poop spots, where, like, these truck drivers would poop in the parking lot. So my trainer told me that what they would do is they'd poop in these Walmart bags, and they'd toss them out the window when they were leaving the truck stop. Yeah, it was disgusting. Alright, let me see. Oh, Total R. I like that, Carla. Revved up. Oh, that's a good one. I like that, actually. Yeah, I know. Sorry I'm like bringing that up. I just remembered that. Susan says, okay, Carla is nominated for Bill's Coffee Names. Seriously, I do like that. RPM medium roast. That's really cool. The revved up roast. I like that too. That's so cool. I'm just spouting stuff off because I like advertising graphic. You know, Carla, I took 2 years of graphic arts too. Advertising design. So, I like that stuff too. I came up with Perk Up Coffee House, and my stepdad stole my idea. Really? That sucks. I think somebody's going to steal my Carburetor cups idea now, too, you know, being on here. Yeah. So, Susan, you had a good show today. So, yeah, that's awesome. Bill, it makes sense with your OBS. Yeah, actually, you know, the Canva's pretty cool. Like, for some of the free stuff, they keep the options pretty open. Like, I noticed that there's a lot of things there that like I'm like, oh, I wish I could use that one, but you got to pay for that one. I wonder if there's anybody that has a paid one, Canva, and if you could share it. You know, sometimes you can like use people's. I know they used to be able to like use people's Netflix accounts. I don't think you can do that anymore. But I wonder if you could share anybody's Canva, log into theirs, and like if you can like go in halves and use a Canva account or something like that. Because I am not paying for that. But I do appreciate that Canva allows you to use. It allows you to use. And sorry about the camera. I see it lagging again. I apologize about that. At least the audio isn't so. You don't need to see my ugly face anyway, so. But, yeah. I know. Right, Laura? Because I was thinking maybe, like, you and someone else could pay, like, halvesies, and then I could go in on it for freezies. You know? Carla, do you pay? Do you have Canva and do you pay for it, or do you just use a free one? Yeah, Susan, I know that you used to share with StreamYard. Yeah, but I'm glad I do use. Okay, thanks, Dennis. Yeah, I do like using the OBS. The only reason why I know I'm having trouble right now with it is because of the, I think, mirroring through Voodoo Ninja. And I did tell my son not to use computer right now, and he's not, so it's not that. I think it could be my audio interface. That could be part of the problem. I don't know. That's the next step I'm going to have to do. Yeah. I've been meaning to get a new one anyway. This one's pretty old. This is about 12 years old. And if there's nothing wrong with it, I don't know. I'll give it to Laura or something. You can have this one, Laura. It's an awesome one. It's a Yamaha. It's a Steinberg. Made by Yamaha, so. Yeah, OBS. Yeah, like before. I tell you what, before like, so just to change where it says Bill on the bottom here, at the top last week I had the host, and I didn't like it, so I took it off there because it cropped me out too much. So I was like, I'm gonna change that. So then I had to also, for Dennis, I had. What I have for him. I also had Master Mechanic above him. So I took that out too. And it took me like 2 hours. Well, because I had to fix in Canva first and then get it over here and then it was just a pain in the butt. So, but once you get it, you kind of I don't know, you kind of like it, and it being free, that's a big, huge incentive, and that helps, so, yeah. So, yeah, Dennis is in the hills of Munnsville. It sounds like a song, like a country song or something. Hills of Munnsville. So, Laura says, I'm poor, I'll take it. I'm the welfare channel. You and me both, Laura. Although I did buy a new camera. I'm waiting for that to come in. I had to. My M50 is super obsolete and outdated. I mean, when Canon introduced that thing, they really thought it was gonna fly. It was good, but when they thought they would make more lenses for it and stuff, it's like a subcompact sort of travel DSLR camera, mirrorless, but yeah. So you have the paid version, Laura? Oh, I didn't know that you had the paid one. I just used the free thing, which is fine, but I'd love to. Oh, that's cool. I mean, shoot. That'd be cool. Because I like doing the cartoonified thing. Which is cool. Wait. Susan. Wait, Susan, what? I have a pad one as well. Oh my gosh, you know what I thought? Oh. I have a pad one as well. Are you saying that you use an iPad for for video. I'm sorry, Susan. I could have swore it said I have a pad on as well. I'm so sorry. Not the Pro, the one down from there, but it works great. That is how I get the magazine out. She means paid. Sorry. Yeah. I was like, wait, I thought you guys were talking about something else in the chat amongst you ladies, and I was like, I missed something. Like, it's not a big deal. Like, I have ladies around the house, and I've been around women a long time, so it's not a big deal. Like, if that's what you were I'm not saying that's what you were talking about. I'm just saying that like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I don't care. I'm just saying, like, don't be embarrassed. And I know you're not saying that that's what you were talking about. I'm just saying that's what I thought. I read it. And, like, because I have, like, bifocals down here, like, I have to, like, this. And Canva. Okay, gotcha. Gotcha. And I know that that's not what it says. It says, I have a pad one as well. Paid one as well. Gotcha. She means paid. Okay, because I was talking about my iPad, and then, okay, I understand now. I'm sorry. I'm really sorry. You know what? I only had one thing of coffee today, and that was earlier. And this hat is kind of tight. Let's just get some more coffee. Sure, that'll help. I kind of like open mic night. You guys are awesome, man. Thanks for being here, and thanks for sticking around for my stupidity. Because I'm pretty stupid. Oh, and by the way, Mother Nature's like, I know. Well, sorry, honey, I know. Well, I didn't know. I thought it said pad. So, okay, wait, I didn't know there was different tiers. So, you're saying you have the paid one or you don't have the paid one? I'm so confused with Canva. I thought there was just, is it the Pro? I don't know. Oh my God, that's it. You know what? Thanks for joining me today. I'm just gonna head out. I think his hat is too tight. It is. It is a stupid tight one. I really don't like wearing this, but you know. Insane clutched light roast. I like that. I'm not though. What was I gonna say? I don't remember what I was gonna say. But I know when Dennis gets here, he's gonna have to adjust all that stuff himself over there because I had to fix everything. You know. Oh, I was gonna say that Mother Nature was like playing with the temperature, like their lotto numbers today, like 17, 27, 93, 50, 82. Hut. Man, it was cold today. Yeah, thanks, Carla. I really, I'm really like not trying to insult anybody. I'm really not. I feel like I got a burp or something. What a disgusting live show. Drop, clutch, drip. Well, oh, look who decides to show up. Look who the cat dragged in.
That dog is pissed that I'm here.
He doesn't like anybody.
He is mad, bro.
Woo.
What's up, buddy?
How you doing?
All right,
So, all right, yeah, hang on a minute. Let me, because you're probably going to have to adjust all that because, oh, it doesn't look too bad.
That's like a glove, man.
Yeah, oh, that's coffee talk. We don't need coffee talk. Hang on a minute. It's this one I want.
All right.
Let me get rid of my jet. So, yeah. Because I had to adjust. Sorry about this. This is
Yeah.
right in there.
Awful.
I know.
No, I'm just...
It's terrible.
Yeah, do one of them.
There we go. That's better. Yeah, that's not too bad.
No.
See, I had everything aimed pretty good today.
Yeah.
But this isn't good.
No, it looks really
like
ties the room together.
you guys. Oh wait, yeah. You guys. You guys don't know what we're talking about here, but he can't. My iPad is right in direct eyesight. What's that show?
Eye to eye, right?
What's the show? Tool Time.
Yeah,
Tim,
Mr. Wilson.
Yeah, the guy who looks over the fence.
Yeah, that's right.
That's
Yeah,
all I
the
can see
neighbor.
is Dennis's eyes.
Yeah. That's
it. I just can't find feng shui in this place. I can't.
It's hey man, it's all good.
So anyway, Dennis,
I'll just watch you on the screen.
if you guys could, oh my God, if you guys could see, it's hilarious. All I can see is the top of Dennis's. I can see Dennis's hat, and he can see my hat.
I kind of like it better.
I know. I like it better too. I don't have to. Yeah, I don't have to see you. Yeah. So
let's roll with
ridiculous.
it. Roll with it.
Because dude, last week, I can't stand it.
Let's do it, man.
All right. Yeah. So last week, I rewatched, and I went back to this microphone.
Yeah.
Because the one that my son gave me is like not a true cardio whatever mic, okay?
Yeah.
And I noticed I was messing with my 48 volts and it was still on. Well, this I don't want to talk technical because nobody gives a crap. But yeah, top of my head is gone. So they were talking about I should make my own coffee.
Yeah. I was kind of revved up. I like that,
dude. Seriously,
good,
yeah. They're coming up with some good ones. But anyway, I was apologizing because last week's audio, everything sucked. The audio sucked. The video sucked.
Yeah, video was a little choppy. Yeah, I noticed that myself.
Yeah, I was gonna make a promo video.
Yep.
Because I didn't make one the week before or the week before, and I ended up not doing it because it looked so bad. I was like, I'm just not gonna make one. So I'm hoping that this one will be better. And I think part of the problem is the iPads. What I think I need to do is get actual webcams. I think I'm gonna do.
Yeah.
And do it that way.
Yep.
And because what's actually happened, I was explaining to our lovely audience, which seems to be made up of mostly women. They just come to see us.
Happens all the time.
Yeah, I know. And I think Elby's in here too. He's just quiet. And actually, I'm going through the internet like 3 times here.
Yeah. There's a few things going on. Yeah. I know what you mean.
So I mean, thank God. Actually, dude, Spectrum's pretty awesome, dude.
Yeah. No, I got Spectrum.
I mean,
I got no complaints.
Yeah, dude. I mean, it's fiber optics, so thank God we have that.
Yeah.
It's the 400 megabytes per second, so that's pretty good. So
yeah.
I have no complaints with it. A lot of people are like, oh, I hate Spectrum. I love it. I think it's awesome.
Yeah, I mean, service wise, yeah, I'm cool with. Like, I canceled their cable and stuff. I ain't pulling that thread.
No, me either. Like I mean, I don't have any time to even watch TV, anyways. So, and the stuff we watch anyway, we watch on like Prime and all that stuff.
Yeah. Oh yeah. No, I'm the same way.
So yeah, and I only watch Raw Side Paranormal. I watch Horrors, and I watch Central Mass Paranormal Society. Anyways, so those are that's all I watch.
Need no cable.
Yeah, I don't need no cable.
Nope.
You know, stinking cable.
Nope.
So those are the shows I watch. Anyway, that's what I'm watching. So anyway, dude. So I'm getting a little tired of this. You being late.
I've been working on it.
Yeah. Well, listen. You know what? Pick up your paycheck and get out of here.
Since we brought it up, I mean,
how is everybody?
Me-wise, everyone's good, man. All's good. Everything's well, man. All good. I got Michelle brought it. I wasn't gonna say nothing. Michelle brought it up, but your dog nipped me, and you better have homeowners. I didn't want to bring it up.
Did you try to pet him?
That's
your fault.
I gave him the sniff test.
You can't do that.
Apparently not.
Ask LB, dude.
So yeah, well, I don't need to.
Well, I'm sorry about that. I really, dude. I actually really am sorry about that.
He's like this big. He's so funny. He can't be mean if he wanted to.
I know. I'm sorry.
He tries.
Did he get you?
No, you know, you just keep one of those, boop. But it's no, he didn't get me. He didn't get me.
Oh my gosh.
It was funny. He was cracking me up, man. The little guy. That's Ollie?
Yeah.
He's funny.
It's Screaming Ollie. Yeah, he got LB's in here.
Yeah,
he
you want to get together and do some class action stuff, you let me know, LB.
Dude, it was so funny. Actually, I'm gonna be off camera for people, but I'll show you. LB was like, he goes like this.
Yeah, that's what I was doing.
And LB's like fast. LB's like, what is it like? Sting like a butterfly, sting like a bee.
Yeah.
And it was like he was like. Like that, and LB was like,
he does. He don't care, that dog, man. He does not care.
Oh, it's so funny.
It's funny.
It was like slow motion for me. Like I saw it, I was like,
you knew it was coming.
Yeah.
He's like, pull your hand away.
Yeah. I'm sorry, dude. I was coming up the stairs during the. This was like maybe a month ago. I was walking upstairs in my winter clothes.
Yeah.
And I had all my black on. I looked like who's the dude who I don't know.
Watch it,
John. What? Who's the dude who sang "Ring of Fire"?
Johnny Cash.
Johnny Cash.
Yeah.
I looked like Johnny Cash walking up because I had all black on.
Yeah, gotcha.
And he didn't know that it was me. I was walking up the stairs in my snowmobile, basically my snowmobile outfit, because I was gonna go plow. And he was standing at the top of the stairs, and he goes, and I go, stop it! And I went like that.
Did the finger,
and dude, and he nipped me.
Yeah, he thinks he's bigger than he is.
Yes,
it's funny.
Yep. So I apologize.
Bro, it's nothing. Yeah, no, he's funny.
Yeah.
I mean, we'll see how I feel in the morning.
The police are gonna show up. The troopers are gonna be here.
Ollie here.
Yes. We're looking for an Ollie Divins.
We need to come in for a minute. Do the sniff test.
Oh, I'm sorry.
It's funny.
His middle name is Dennis, just so you know.
Is that right?
Yeah.
Did that just happen like tonight?
Yeah. Is it feeling better?
I'll take that as payment.
Oh, jeez. Oh, man. But Shannon's doing good?
Yeah, all's good, man. Yep, you know.
Mm-hmm.
Yep. What about you guys?
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, I could
That didn't sound...
Well, I could do without this weather like this.
Oh, dude. You know what? I was so disappointed the other night. Like, all day it was like 65 the other day.
Wasn't it beautiful?
And I was like, I am going home, and I'm getting on the bike. Yep. End of story. I at least got to go. I got to take it for a rip. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I pull into town like I have. Yeah, that's driving me crazy. Yeah, thank you. Oh, that's way better. We got full face now. So anyways, yeah, I get into town. Instant rain. As soon as I pull into town, I'm like, you have got
Wait, you had your bike?
No.
Oh,
okay. It was right before I got home to get on the bike. That's about par.
It's ready to rock.
That's about par.
Your bike's ready to rock?
Yeah, well, kind of.
But it's not like it's carbureted, so
Oh, yeah, it's got to go, yeah.
It's ready to
I had the
key
charger
up.
and all that. Oh, yeah, no, I had the tender on it and all that. I didn't do the fluids yet, but I was just going up. You know, I had to get the wind therapy.
So when you winterize that bike, do you just park it?
I just park it.
Yeah.
I park it, I put tender on it, change fluids in the spring.
Usually they tell you to change them before you park it.
Yeah, I know, but I don't.
Okay. Yeah, I never did either.
I don't get it either.
Because I was lazy.
What am I gaining? What am I gaining?
Well, because they say everything is like viscous. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I guess.
I know. I don't care either.
Maybe I'll do it this year, right?
Maybe.
Probably not gonna.
So do you put it like stable in the tank or anything?
Oh, that I do. That I
okay,
fix it
yeah.
solid. Yeah, that part I do.
Do you run non-ethanol?
You know what? I did for a while.
Yeah.
I did for a long time, and I ran regular a couple times, and I'll tell you what, I feel like that bike runs better than regular. I know it sounds silly.
Wait, well,
I know.
Wait, regular? What do you mean?
But what is it, 87? Regular 86, 87?
Yeah, no. But I'm talking about non-ethanol versus ethanol.
Yeah.
Not 87 and 91. I'm not talking about grades. I'm talking about ethanol.
Well, the only ethanol free I ever see is the 91, right? Everywhere I go, 87 regular and everything's always got ethanol in it, 10% ethanol or whatever. The only time I ever see non-ethanol is like the high grade.
Oh no, I've seen. So the Munnsville store has 87 non-ethanol.
I don't go there, and I don't know why.
I don't either.
I'm worried about
not
that
very
parking
convenient.
lot. Yeah, that is not convenient for a convenience store. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, yeah. Well,
I
maybe
hate the way
maybe
they
I'll try
park
it
over
out.
there too.
There's nowhere to park. That's the problem.
Yeah.
You know that it's a. I ain't knocking it, but
So you're saying an
I guess when I run-
87 non-ethanol.
yes,
Yeah.
as opposed to like my ethanol 91. That
Oh
I
yeah,
was doing.
no, that you would always.
It ran way better. Way better.
Oh yes, you would always, no matter what, 87 non-ethanol would be the choice.
That's the route to go.
Yeah, if somebody said, would you like ethanol 91 or non-ethanol 87? 87.
Yeah.
Non-ethanol.
Yeah.
Always.
I
always
understand like
non-ethanol.
what do you call it? Volatility, I guess is the word.
Yeah,
I get that.
Yeah.
But I never seen non-ethanol 87 anywhere around here.
plus-
Now I know.
Plus the longevity of that fuel.
Yeah.
And actually, did you know that if you say in your gas tank that 87 non-ethanol, that's all there was in it,
Yeah.
and it wasn't mixed with any other fuel, like you wouldn't even have to put stable in it.
Is that right?
Yep.
They'll just hold off. Yeah.
Yep. But dude, when I was a kid, when I would park my snowmobiles through the entire winter, and fall came and it was time to fire those things up again, they would fire it right up,
Yeah.
no problems.
Yeah, that's when. Yeah, it was all.
when there was no such thing as
It
ethanol.
wasn't even. Yeah.
Remember?
This is new.
Remember when
Ish.
like it was like what ethanol, and you're like you had to look up, and you're like it's made from corn.
Yeah. Why?
Yeah, you're like what is
I
that?
don't know.
Yeah, and you're like why?
Yeah.
And then that's when like
Cheaper.
carburetors like you started having troubles.
Yeah.
Stuff. So let me say somebody says yeah. Dennis got mauled.
Yeah, I almost lost a finger.
Yeah.
It was close.
He does have the heart of a Roddy.
Yeah, I can see that in him.
Well, it's that Napoleon complex.
Yeah. Yeah, I get that.
That's what it is.
That's a real thing. There's no doubt.
So what's going on at work, dude?
No, same old stuff.
You sure?
Same old stuff, man. Yeah, yep. Everything's
Well, that's good, man. I'm
Yeah.
glad to hear that.
Yeah, nothing exciting this week, man. It's been kind of
Really?
yeah, nothing crazy.
Hey, bro, you got a phone call.
Oh,
Oh, really?
get it?
Marty, is that true?
Hey, bro, you got a phone call.
Hey,
Oh.
hey.
Who's it for? That's for Dennis.
Here it goes.
Oh, God, are you serious? Dennis has a phone call? Let's see here. That's great. Yeah.
Bless him in. What we got?
I don't
Here we
know.
go. Marty.
If we could find your where is yours?
It's the lawyer heard about the dog.
No, it's
That's funny. Yeah, good one. That's good.
wait, that's me. We don't want you to see me again. Oh, that's you right there. There we are. Oh, that's see. Look at it's just Dennis. Everybody,
Hey.
Dennis. It's Dennis's lawyer. It's Dennis's lawyer.
That's funny. Oh man.
Hello.
Hey, man. You heard about this or?
What's this crap about you got bit?
Yeah. Tell me about it. And I think I'm gonna move forward on something.
Well, you come down and we'll sign the paperwork.
Well, tomorrow. I'll be there tomorrow. I don't care if it's Sunday.
Tomorrow's Sunday. I got stuff to do.
Well, figure it out.
I'm hitting the ski slopes.
Typical lawyer.
This is Marty, right?
Yeah. No.
Oh, is this?
Yeah.
Who's this? Is this?
This does. Yeah.
Oh, I called the wrong damn number.
Yeah. See, I knew it.
Hey, listen. Can I get your autograph?
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Anytime. Yeah. Where?
Where can I get your autograph?
Where do you want it? Is the question.
Listen. Do you have a poster that I can have?
Yeah. It's actually. It's
Where's your photographer?
well,
From?
it was the whole fireman calendar I got in on.
Oh,
And,
was that the one where you're with the fire extinguisher?
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah. That's
Yeah.
what you want to call them.
Oh, where they sprayed it on you?
Yeah. That's the one.
That was wonderful.
Yeah. No, tell me about it.
I wanted you to know something.
Yeah. Hit me.
I'm really not your lawyer. I'm not an attorney at all.
Not this again.
I'm not your attorney.
Yeah. Who is it, man?
I fell asleep.
Wait. Dude, what the?
That got weird quick, man. I mean,
dude, what?
That's normally how me and the lawyer talk.
What just? What just happened here?
Yeah.
Who was that?
I'm not sure. I've heard this guy before, but ever since the calendar came out.
Was that? That was a long time ago.
Yeah, I know.
I mean, that's very odd stuff. Do you want to talk about that calendar?
I mean, I didn't want to, but I mean, now it's out there.
Do you know that? Does he stop into your work sometimes, that guy?
He doesn't, not showing himself.
What a sicko. I don't understand this show. This open mic night is very odd.
Hey, whatever, man. That's how it normally turns off, open mic.
Hey, Wayne Dawson. How you doing, buddy? Good to see you.
What's up, Wayne?
You've been being a stranger lately, buddy. Where you been? I'm glad you're in here, though. It's good to see you. What was I going to ask you? Yeah, I was ranting a little bit. Go ahead.
I was just saying, I heard a little bit of it. Yeah. I can't tell the Ranger story. I can't.
No worries.
I
No,
can't.
no.
Oh man,
no
I wish I
worries.
could. It's so good too.
Yeah, dude. There's a lot of stuff that I can't. LB and I have a lot of stories that we can't tell on air.
I get it, yeah.
But yeah, dude. I got a comment on one of my videos. It said sometimes you get the comments that are like, "Hey, good job, man," and then you get the ones that are like, this guy," which I don't care.
There's always
I really don't care, and it actually made me laugh. It said this video makes no sense. It was an Equinox P145. It was a code video, like
The
was
vent solenoid one. Yeah.
it was too.
Yeah, okay. I know exactly what you're talking about.
It said this video makes no sense. I almost can't follow what's happening here, or something like that. And I'm like,
You're stupid.
I don't know. And I was thinking, well, is it me? Maybe there's something wrong with me. I don't know. Maybe I don't.
I mean, what did he get?
He put.
Or is that all he put?
There's too much music going on, or something like that. And I'm like, okay. So then I go and I look at their videos.
Yeah.
Right. They have one video, and they don't talk in it, and it was just of them. You know those automatic brooms, sweeper brooms, those round,
the
those
Roombas.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Only I think it was like a generic one because it didn't look like a
Boomra.
chunchaka, you know. And it was just on the floor, and he was just pressing the button. It was going, and he goes, and then it did it again, and then the video ended. That was it. So I'm thinking,
this doesn't make sense.
I'm thinking, well, what about my video? Doesn't make sense.
Did you hit him with it?
No. So at first, I wrote in I replied. I put, yeah, I know this guy's videos suck. This guy's videos suck. I replied to my own self, you know.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah, whatever.
Wait. I got 240. I have 240 because I checked today. It was like 233. Really, Alyssa? Thank you.
Yeah, thanks, man.
I'm surprised.
Hey, cool.
Maybe it was that dude who threw me over the edge. Threw me over the edge.
The whole fireman crew.
You know, Alyssa. Okay, so let me read the entire. See, I read like the first thing people say, and I don't read the whole thing. I'm such an idiot. I am stupid.
I want to pull it out on you.
Dude, you need to start calling me out on this stuff.
I'm not gonna do that.
That's why you're my co-host.
You make your own bed.
By the way, did you see the new change the subject? Let me get to what Alyssa said.
Yeah.
Alyssa, thank you. Alyssa says, congratulations on 240, Bill, sweetheart. My friends are excited to watch and catch up. Have a good night, all. Love to you. Oh, she's leaving. Beautiful. Sweet. Okay, well, thanks. I was glad that you were here. Thank you so much. I appreciate it. Wayne says hello to you. And please come back. Really appreciate you, Alyssa. Yes, thank you, Susan. She says congrats. She had a good show today, too.
Yeah.
She had a paranormal team on from Ireland.
Is that right?
Yeah, with all the with all the Irish accents.
Yeah.
You know, they were like, "Oh,
I wish I talked like that."
I could talk like that.
I wish I could. I can't.
No, just do it like this.
Nah, I can't.
No, try it.
No,
it's really easy.
You just tried it, bro.
You go, give me my
one thing I've always wanted.
give me my shillelagh. You just talk about spuds.
Yeah, you get hammered.
They grow on the ground.
I can do that part really good.
I know you can.
Yeah. I'm good at that.
I've seen you do it.
Yeah, I'm good at that.
It's quite a lot and quite a bit. A Kahlua. In your coffee?
I don't mind. Bailey's in my coffee.
Bailey's. Oh, Bailey's ice cream. Oh, you're not kidding. You're not kidding around. Oh, my goodness. Oh, anyway. All right. Get out of it.
Wayne, that is not my drum set. That is Bill's drum
That's
set.
my drum set, Wayne.
It is a very nice drum set.
No, I'm not going to stop.
But,
See,
yeah, I'm into it.
No, I could do this all night.
I cannot. I wish I could.
Is there any accent you can do?
No.
Nothing.
Nah, I'm not.
Can you even do an Italian one?
No, I'm really bad at that.
Really?
Yeah, no, you wouldn't. Yeah. I got the look.
You got to look.
No, I'm bad at it, man.
Okay.
I can't do the voice. I'm awful. I wish I could.
All right. Let me see. Ross Side says it was great. Ross Side says you have to do the whole show this way, Bill.
We're leaving. Yeah.
Maybe we could do an Australian one.
Hit me.
All right.
Yeah. Reset. Game face.
Ow now, brown cow. The news anchor was immobilized. You gotta like loosen up your.
The jowls move. Yeah.
See, whenever I'm gonna do my Australian accent, I think about Crocodile Dundee.
How can you not?
Right.
Yeah.
And I think about Subaru commercials. Remember he used to do the Subaru commercials?
Did.
All right. Oops, me bad. Oops, me bad. See, I'm going back to the Irish. All right.
Man,
No,
yeah.
hang on. I could do it.
Could be.
I could do it. All right. G'day. All right. Just grab my coffee. All right, now. Did I ever show you my cup of coffee?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, my girl's made that for me, mate.
I like that one.
Yeah, it's not bad.
That's good.
No,
man.
I had this made. Now,
That's good.
now you take the cup of coffee.
Yeah.
Now, you got to be careful. Because I'm telling you right now, if you splash it all around, it could be catastrophic. Now, oh, man, wow.
That's
Oh, you bloody doobie. You bloody wallaby.
I'm impressed.
It's not that bad. Now, if I see, I got to do it for a long time. Crap.
Yeah.
All right. Can you do a Canadian one?
Hey. Well, what's a boot? They always say a boot.
Yeah. But you gotta do it. Your cadence. It's gotta go up. It's gotta. Oh, so you always gotta be. Even though you're not asking a question,
Yeah.
everything's gotta go up.
Yeah.
I don't suppose.
That's a good way of thinking
Yeah.
of it.
Everything you say, you know.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Eh?
So one time I was going there, and my friend, he went over. That's what it was all about. And then we went to my friend's house, and then he said, "That's what I should do." They go back down when they're done talking.
Yeah. No, I like it.
It's a great Japanese accent, Bill. Yeah, I know, Wayne. I'm messing it up, but if
I thought it was good.
I used to be better when I was
impressed
younger,
with it, man.
but the
Yeah,
older
that's
you
good.
get, like I can't.
You lost the dinosaur.
Yeah. It's weird. But I do have to say it's better than any accent you have done
Yeah.
so
No,
far.
I'm horrible, but I can't do it. Yeah, but I'm bad, man.
Have you ever tried?
Oh yeah. Yeah, I just sound like a dummy.
How about like not even an accent, like an old man or something?
You're good.
You never made like prank calls when you were a kid?
Nah, I didn't do that, man. I
Oh,
wasn't that
I
guy.
was too nice. I never did that.
I know.
You never like, hello.
No, the refrigerator running. No,
You never did that crap.
that wasn't me.
Hello. You get off my lawn. Your kids are on my lawn earlier today. There what?
I can't wait.
Yeah,
To
you heard me. All 6 of them.
I can't wait to get to that age, though. We just sit. You got nothing to do with yell at people walking on your lawn. You got nothing to do. I can't wait.
You know what? At your house, if you're still at that house,
Yeah.
you'll be in like one of them windows with the driveway right through. Well, with the road. Get out of here!
Every car that goes up 12B.
Oh yeah. Yeah, exactly. No, the one that's like on the other side.
Yeah,
Because
yeah.
it's so quiet. You'd be
Yeah,
like,
yeah.
you'd be like looking out doing it. Hey,
I do it now. I got to peek out and see who it is.
because it's quiet. Because you'd be like,
Yeah,
you could hear a bike pedal going by.
Yeah, it's quiet over there for the most part.
Yeah. Oh man, I can barely speak my own accent. I know Wayne. Wayne was on Laura's live show.
Yeah.
And they were doing a debunk. They were watching wasn't a debunk, but they were watching one of the shows, and it was it was a UK channel.
Okay.
And it was like super thick English accents.
Yeah.
And Wayne, what like province were they from? They were so like Wayne. He had to like translate for the Americans what they were saying.
That heavy.
Yeah, it was that heavy.
Yeah.
It wasn't like Paul McCartney, like I'm Paul McCartney from the Beatles. It wasn't like that or nothing. It wasn't like. It was like super thick.
I knew a guy when I went to school in Houston, and he was from Gary, Indiana. Gay Indiana, it's Tuesday, right?
Yeah.
And, like I was tight with him, man. He was a cool dude, and but nobody could understand him, like except for me. And we'd go places like the same thing, like thanks for a beer or something. He's like, yeah, baz, and they're like, what? And he's like, baz, man.
See, that's
what he was saying, bass beer. And so, like, I just let him, like, yo, bass beer. Like, I had to do this everywhere I brought this guy. Like, nobody could understand it. I don't know why, man. It was funny, though.
It was a Mancunian accent. Oh, wow, okay. See, that sounded to me more like a Boston accent.
That was not. He was not from Boston.
That's crazy, yeah.
Gary, Indiana's not a nice place. I don't know if you...
Dude, I've been there.
Have you really?
Yes.
Oh, I hope not for long.
Dude, what a blank hole.
Oh, man, that is not a nice place to be. Yeah. This dude got shot there. And well, that's why he was in Houston after.
Dude, that's why, like, anytime, like, I hear, like, somebody is, like...
Gary.
Like, or Indiana, I'm like, ugh. Southern Indiana's not so bad.
Yeah, I can't say a whole state, but maybe.
But Gary is
nice.
like northeast.
Yeah.
Because it's kind of like near Michigan.
Okay. Yeah, no. I don't want to visit.
No. We went there to go shopping because we were in Chicago. Yeah.
Okay, the outlets. No,
we did. We did.
Just made that up.
I swear to God, dude, we went to the outlets.
Yeah, of course. Yeah.
Yep. And it was like, oh, let's go to. I didn't want to go.
Yeah.
But we were visiting Chicago, so we went to. Yeah. So
you're frozen up there, big man.
Am I?
Yeah.
Oh, great.
Thank you, Laura.
Yeah, wonderful. Is this?
Nobody's saying it's a bad thing. They're just saying it's frozen. It was on, yeah.
Oh, that's just wonderful.
Yeah.
Oh, nice. Well, this is still. Well.
Technological difficulties for a minute.
Yeah, see, I know it has something to do with. It must have something. To
It's
do
a good time to freeze too. You got to see. Can you see it?
Yeah, I see
that. Looks
that.
fantastic, actually.
I look like my dog.
I'm just trying to help you out, man.
I look just like my dog. Well, let me switch it to just you now. This is just great.
Yeah, no, it's work some magic there, man.
No, that's not what we want. We want iPad 2. Look at it's just Dennis, guys.
Hey guys, Dennis here. Carburetors and coffee.
This is bull crap.
Man, you know what? It just slipped my head. I said that to Gary. Sorry, I brought something up, and now I can. Oh man, but so like when you don't know where you are, like Gary, Indiana, for example, you know what I mean? Like you don't realize it takes a minute to realize where you are. You know what I mean? I went to Atlantic City. Me and Shannon went a couple years ago, and we're driving through. We're right through our town. I'm like, this place. Everyone's like, oh, it's kind of bad down there, you know? And I'm like,
yeah.
And I've never been there, so I'm driving through. I'm like, it's not that bad here. Like, it's nice, man. The town's nice, and we're driving in. Like, no longer do the words leave my mouth. We're at a stoplight, and I look out the window, and this dude just scrouches down and starts smoking a crack pipe.
Oh, that's what a nice place.
And I'm like, all right, yeah, it's starting to make sense, man. I mean, we had a good time, but yeah, that's you just.
How could you have a good time? What did you do?
I got next to him and passed the pipe.
Yeah, yeah. No, you meant you and that guy had a good time,
yeah,
not
exactly.
You and Shannon.
He looked like a really nice guy, man.
So you're like, yeah, dude.
Yeah. Shannon was out. I don't know what the hell she did, but we had this kind of plan. No.
What are you doing?
Oh man, no. We stayed in a hotel down there and everything, and hit the old strip a couple days.
What? Like, how long ago was this?
Oh, I don't know, probably 3 years ish, somewhere around that
Oh.
area. 3-4 years.
all
Yeah,
right.
it wasn't that long.
Did you went to like Cancun not too long ago too? Was that or no?
Playa del Carmen we went to. Yeah, that was a while. That's probably 6 years ago. Yeah, in Mexico. That was fun.
Oh, that's nice.
Nice resort. Have you ever been to Mexico?
No.
Me
no.
neither. That's the first time I ever I went down
Yeah, they
there.
say when you do that, not to leave the resorts.
We did not.
Yep, they
We
say
did not.
stay there.
I don't. You always hear the bad stuff. I mean, how many thousands of people go there? You never have a problem. That you really. I kind of regret that we did it because there's so much history and stuff there. It's good. I would have liked to go was it Chichen Itzu and all that stuff.
In the Intuit.
Is that yeah?
Isn't
I
it
mean,
like-
we should have done that. We really didn't, but because everyone's like, "Don't leave the resort, don't leave."
Yeah, that's what I heard.
And it was the city is just a whole, man. Like when you're driving through it, it's ridiculous. The resorts are beautiful, but yeah, it's. But like I said, I kind of regret it. But then I found out after like the weekend that we were there for like 9 days, and that weekend was like the most murders in that year of the weekend. There's like 300 or something murders in that town.
Oh, how nice!
And I'm like, oh, okay, so maybe I don't regret it. You know what? When you go in, they give you this wristband. And they're like, you need to have this wristband on when you come in. If you do not have this wristband, you ain't coming in the resort. So I'm like, you're going to put a band on me that I'm required to wear and then tell me it's cool to go walk around in your city? You know what I'm saying? Like,
Right.
Okay, put a big flashing light on me. Say I'm I don't know, man. There's a couple situations that are kind of uncomfortable.
Oh, I think I got it.
It was still a good time.
Well, this is just. Is it working?
Oh, whoop,
Yeah, I think it's working.
whoop.
It's facing the wrong way. Come on. We're
There's a little problem here.
It's a great place to raise a family.
Yeah, you were tagged. Exactly. She said you were tagged. Yeah, no doubt, man. Like, I wasn't going. No way. No way. I knew a dude that knew a couple guys. Rode their motorcycles in Mexico, right?
What?
Yep. Rode down the like guys were older guys, been around. You know what I mean? Go over the border. Yeah, they get pulled over by the Mexican police. Pull the guns out on them. Cops lock their cop car, get on their bikes, and leave these guys on a side street. The Mexican police stole these dudes' motorcycle right over the border.
I've
Right.
heard that.
I don't need to go to Mexico again. There's no need, you know.
I heard like you ever watch Top Gear?
Yeah, yeah.
They've gotten pulled over and stuff in Mexico, and like they've had to like pay like $200 to like be
Yeah,
released.
it's ridiculous,
and stuff.
dude. Yeah.
Yeah.
They shake you down, man.
Yep.
What are you gonna do about it? You want to go to a Mexican jail,
No, thank you,
bro? You want to talk about burritos? Don't go to a Mexican jail, bro.
No.
Man, yeah, what a corrupt country. Like, and it's because flying in, it's like, wow, this is beautiful. Like, I didn't realize how rural it was, and then that the urban side is just not nice.
No.
Yeah,
No, absolutely not.
fun to go, but
I was watching this one dude's channel, and he, God bless him, man. He like travels the world, and like his YouTube channel is like he travels the world.
yeah,
It's like a vlog basically.
Yep.
And he went to India, and it
was really nice.
it was beautiful.
Yeah,
And
like Thailand.
he was like, he wasn't sugarcoating anything about it, and I loved how he was like saying, India is the worst. He was going, this place is disgusting. He was like showing like
Filth wise,
yeah. He was saying the garbage, and as soon as you know what those tuk-tuks are?
tuk-tuks.
It's the little carriage thing. It's like a trike.
Oh yeah.
It's called a tuk-tuk.
instead of a rickshaw.
Yeah, exactly.
there's a tuk-tuk.
Yeah, and it's basically like a little dirt bike thing. And these tuk-tuk drivers, as soon as he got off the bus, they were like, "Where you go? You go somewhere? You go somewhere? Who are you?" Like they see that he's a white guy.
Yeah, forget it.
And they were like following him, and they were like trying to go into his pockets and everything.
Really?
Oh yeah, dude. It was
See, man,
it was scary.
Yeah,
and
dude.
one guy was like, come on. And he actually went with the guy, and he was like, okay, they're like taking me somewhere. And they took him to, thankfully, which was weird, they took him to their shrine,
Yeah.
like for Buddha or whatever.
Yeah.
So he went and saw that, and he was like, surprisingly, their shrines are really clean, but everything else surrounding it, there's like paper cups and dirt and filth. So he leaves, and they like stop him, and he had to pay to get out.
Come on.
Everything's a scam, no matter what happens.
What are you gonna do about it? Like you said,
Yep.
you know.
So he had to pay, and dude, when they were like having him go, he had like a dual backpack thing on. So like his backpack was in the front and the back. It like went over top of him.
Okay.
So he was trying to get through this fence that was like bolted together, and he couldn't squeeze through. So he had to take that thing off and hand it. I was thinking that he had to hand it to them over the fence.
Yeah.
But they didn't run with it or anything. I was like, this guy's crazy.
He's been around. He knows.
But he's like one of them California hiker dudes, like a piece. I'm like, this dude's too trusting.
Man, yeah, no, don't do.
And he's like super nice. He's like, no, thank you, no, I'm good. And that wouldn't be me, because when I went to New York City, people would like talk to me. I'd go, get away from me.
Yeah.
Get away from me.
Just go.
Because you gotta like start acting mean, because
you
if you
be a
don't,
dick, man, because they are.
You do. Yep. Yeah. Yeah, exactly, Wayne. They're like a Flintstone mobile, pretty much.
I knew a buddy that.
You know,
I mean, it's not PG. Whatever. So like, dude ends up going down to Jamaica, and long story short, buys a $300 bag of flour from a security guard that he didn't happen to see ever again when he was down there. But he's like, this dude put a bag of flour.
So
and I'm like, bro, what'd you trust him for?
So all right, I got a story for you too.
Yeah.
I was down in the city, and my sister, she went into the NBC store where Saturday Night Live is filmed and all that stuff, and they have T-shirts and everything, and they herd you in like cattle, like literally. It's so crowded in there. They're like, please go. They're like, they have people like directing you.
Yeah.
And so I walked in, and they're like, please enter, go to the back of the store. And like, it's not like you could shop. You have to like walk through like in a line and go, oh, do I want this shirt?
Quick, boom, boom.
Yes.
Yeah.
And I'm like,
that's not.
dude, I'm like, this sucks.
Yeah,
so I turned right around. I go to my sister. I go, I'm not staying here. I'm like, I don't want a stinking shirt, man. I could care less.
Yeah.
I'm like, I'm out of here.
Where was this again?
This is down in New York City. This was like in Times Square.
Yeah.
And I go, I'm out of here. Like, they were used to that. Like, she lives down there. Like,
that ain't for me, dude. I don't know. How long she lived there?
20.
Whew. She likes it there to be there that long?
She must if she lives there that long.
Where's she live?
She lives on the other side of the bay of Oyster Bay, and it's basically considered Queens.
It's okay. So it's
on
once
Long
you get
Island.
out of the tourist. I mean, I'm sure
yes,
this kind of
it's on Long Island, but it's basically still Queens.
Okay, gotcha.
Yep,
gotcha.
And let me see. Hopefully, I'm not missing anybody. I am doing okay. Just listening. Yep, Carla's in here still. Yeah. Yeah, I appreciate you guys listening and chilling. We're bantering. It's open mic, so all right. So I'm sitting there. So I went out front. And I'm just like leaning up against that place, staying out of the way because the sidewalk is just filled with people walking by.
Yeah,
right.
Yeah. I hate it.
So in front of me, there's these two black dudes. They're like Somalian dudes.
Yeah.
And they're not African American dudes. They're like these other nationality, right? Because they're speaking a different language to each other.
Okay, gotcha.
At first, right?
Yeah.
But then,
I hate that. Yeah.
So these guys everybody's walking by, and in his coat pocket. Now it was cold out because it was early spring, but in his coat pocket, all right, cool, yeah, you did right, Bill. I'd have walked out too much hassle. Oh, Wayne, it's so monotonous. It is like, give me the woods. Give me,
Yeah. I hate it there. I absolutely hate it there.
So
Subway? Oh, bro.
All right, I'll tell you another story about that. But anyways, all right. So he has like these sticks like in his pocket, and I'm like, what the heck is that? Now, of course, we all know marijuana is legal in New York State now, right? These people are rocking by. He's going, he goes, "Hey man, you want marijuana? You want marijuana? Hey, you want pot? Hey, you want?" He's selling it like like he's selling lollipops.
Yeah. You got some?
No. so he's this dude comes up and he's like, "Oh, hey," and he's like wicked shy, and he's like, "Oh, I don't know, man." He's like, "Oh, you want something?" He pulls these like bindle things out, and they look like a stick.
Yeah.
And he's like trying to get this dude to buy, and this guy is very hesitant about doing it. And he's like, you could tell he wants it. He's like, "Oh, I don't know. I'm Canadian. I don't know. I can get really big trouble." And he's like, "Come on, man. Come on." So the dude decides not to. He decides he better not.
Yeah.
So he walks away. And I'm watching this guy, and the black guy turns around and sees me leaning up against the thing, and he turns around and he goes, "How about you, man?" He's like, "You want?" He's not Jamaican or nothing. He's like, he's like Somalian or something, or Nigerian probably.
Yeah.
And he says, "No, I didn't." Wayne says, "Claustrophobic, yes."
Don't go. It's so bad there. It
Yeah,
makes me uneasy.
Yeah, and the only reason why I went is my sister invited me, and my sister like knew where to go.
Yeah,
she was like a tour guide.
If you go there, you got to go with somebody who knows where to go.
She was like
that is huge.
She was like a tour guide.
Yeah, no, that's good.
We went to like the Ruth Chris that was going to be closing down in a few months, like the last place. It was just better knowing like she knew where to go. Yeah. And I went to Ground Zero and stuff. So,
yeah, no, that's yeah.
And that was like okay, but anyway, so I was like, no, man, I don't want nothing like that. He's like, "Oh, okay." So like, we're still doing the thing, and he's like talking back and forth to his like connection guy.
Yeah.
So then he turns around and he goes, "But I know you want some cocaine."
He totally switched gears.
Yes.
This guy wants something.
And I'm thinking, like, what do I look like here? I'm like, no, I don't want none of that cheap, kid play stuff. I said I didn't want none of that stuff. But he thinks I want cocaine.
Yeah, come on, man.
So I go, what? So then,
you gotta watch what you say down there. You know what I mean?
So then, like, 10 minutes goes by, right? So I go up to him and I go,
You still got that?
"Yeah." Well, my sister's taking forever, right? So I'm watching the world go by, and I'm watching him work his deal,
Yeah.
And he doesn't care that I could be a cop.
No, you don't.
So I go up to him and I go, "Let me ask you something." He's like, "Yeah." And I go, "Why do you do what you do? Is this what you want to do with your life?" He's like, "I'm doing it to make a better life."
Yeah, money, man. I mean,
I was like, "Okay." I go, I think I did remember asking him where he was from, and I think he said Nigeria or something like that. And I was like, "Okay." I was like, "So ultimately the end game is to be better than what you are now." He's like, "Yeah." I go, "Well, why don't you get an honest paying job then? Why don't you stop doing this?"
yeah.
I go, I mean, it's obviously not really getting you anywhere.
Yeah.
I go,
Well, down there, man, I gotta be honest.
well, I'm trying to.
That might be
Dennis.
lucrative. I get what you're saying.
I'm not. That's not the
I
point.
see his business aspect. I see your moral aspect.
I'm trying to get him to like to maybe go. That guy was right.
Yeah.
I could end up dead.
Yeah. No. Yeah. I get that too. Yeah.
So I go. He said, I had this little talk with him, and finally my sister came out, but I ended up saying, "All right, man,
Feel like you got through to him at all?
Not at all.
Not at all.
He's either dead or still doing it."
Yeah. No. There's no doubt.
But I just found that very interesting.
Yeah. No, I mean, and he's not the only guy down there doing it. I assure you that, man. That's probably everywhere you look.
Oh
down
yeah,
there,
no, it was. So then, my sister, she says, there's like they're out there handing CDs out,
Yeah.
regular like CDs that nobody uses anymore.
Oh yeah. Oh, still they're doing it.
Yes.
Oh jeez.
So I'm walking by and my sister goes, they're like going, "Hey man, CD, my CD for my band, my rap band," and so they get people like me that like don't, they think they don't know, but my sister goes, "Whatever you do, don't take it." I said, "Okay." So she goes, "Hey Jeff, how you doing, buddy?" So I go, "Okay." I'm walking past. Now, if you don't take it, you're a hater.
Yeah.
So I walk
you
past
waiting
this.
for, man?
So I walk past this one black dude. He goes, yo man, my CD. I go, no thanks. He goes, oh, so now you ain't gonna show no love?
No.
I go, now I ain't gonna show no love? I go, all right, what? Okay, what's on it? He goes, yo, it's my rap band. My rap.
Nuts. Elvis.
These nuts, yeah. I go. He goes, rap? I go, no, I don't listen to rap. He goes, oh, man, you ain't going to show no love? I go, I don't like rap. I was like,
come on, man. It ain't you. I just don't want to hear it. Yeah. Now, that's the old school way of doing it.
Dude, he started laughing because he knew what the game I was playing.
Yeah, right.
And he knew the game he was playing.
Yeah,
like,
right.
I had enough.
Yeah.
And, so I'm walking in this other thing. I'm walking in a sea of people. Why do I get picked out of this? I'm walking in a sea of people, and it's this other black dude. He's like, yo, donations, and he's got this rope around his neck with a box.
Yeah.
And it's like the Church of Christ or something
sure
like
it
that,
is.
right?
Yeah.
Me too.
I'm sure it is.
He's going, yo, donations, right? And I don't know, maybe it's because I'm 6'4".
I did. Yeah. Why do you stick out? I'll tell you why you stick out.
But I'm not the only one who's tall, right? In New York City, right?
No, I get it.
So he's like, yo, donations. And he sees me and he goes, yo, look at this sexy fox. I swear to God. Everybody turns to me and they're like smiling
He's
and
right.
looking. He's like, look at this sexy fox. Man, look at this sexy fox. How about a donation, you sexy fox?
Is that what the church wants?
A sexy fox.
Exactly.
Dude, he made me laugh so hard. And my sister is like going, she's like laughing. She's like, what? I'm like, I don't know. I gave him $1, dude.
Yeah, thank you. Here's a butt. It
Dude,
worked.
I go, you know what?
His game
Dude,
worked.
I walk past him. And he's going, all right, you sexy fox. No problem, you sexy fox.
Yeah.
Dude, I got about 10 feet away from him. I go, you know what? That guy made me
I
laugh.
gotta give him a buck.
I turned around. I go, you know what, man? You made me laugh. I go, here's $1. He's like, oh, you sexy fox.
That's making it funny.
Dude, it was.
Yeah, that's good.
I was like, you made my day. I was like, I've never been called a sexy fox.
Check that one off the list.
I'm glad he didn't call me a silver fox.
Yeah, it would have been worse.
Yeah, look at this silver fox.
Yeah.
And did I tell you about? I told you about buying the Rolex.
Yeah. That was nice looking.
That was fun, dude.
Yeah, I bet.
Because he wanted $400.
Yeah, they're crazy.
I got it for 65.
Yeah, because
Yeah.
Come on, dude.
That was fun.
Like, that is fun.
Yeah.
We went and bought a fake ID. I'm going that far back. And me and this guy Nate, we again. Anyway, so we drive down there. So we were in the 42nd Street Flea Market, I think it was.
Yeah.
And it's just an alleyway. Like, we're 19, we're drunk. You know what I mean? We're walking
Dennis,
through
do you
New
have
York
any
City.
stories where you're not drunk?
Not many. Bro.
Yeah.
You want to know why? Because only the good ones are when I'm drunk. Bro, I knew I had a good time, man. That's one thing you could say about it. I had
Me
fun.
and LB had a couple drunk stories when
Yeah.
and they were really funny,
Yeah, it's
actually.
always-
Yeah.
Oh, bro, if you want to pull that thread, I'll be out here all night.
No.
So we go in there, like, it was just the craziest things. We're 19. We didn't know where we were. We're hammered. We're
Laura,
walking in
yeah.
this alley at like 8 o'clock. And so we go through, and the dude's like, fake ID? We're like, yeah. So he goes, stand right there. We got to take your picture. And I'm like, it's a shanty town behind me, right? Like, what's he talking about?
Yeah.
He said, just stand there. He's got a little backpack.
Statue of Liberty's behind you.
And this dude walks behind me and like throws up a sheet in the air and folds it. You know what I mean? And as he throws the sheet up, dude takes the picture so it looks like the white background, and he just walks by, folds the sheet, and goes in the crowd. They just rotate. They were doing this all night. That my buddy went. And
That's
did.
amazing.
But it was great. Like the it's extra. Put the little security seal on it. You know, I mean, I think we paid like $30, but I got in every bar when I was young, man. Yep, that got me places. It was funny.
So, dude, you know the there's I don't know. Last time you were in Central Square.
Times Square.
Times Square.
Oh, God, bro, it's been a long time. 15 years probably.
So they have like these sort of like I don't want to say Japanimation, but like Funko type. They wear like these cosplays.
I know what you're talking about.
Cosplay costumes and stuff.
Yep.
And what they do is they're in Times Square and they wear like big heads and everything.
Oh yeah, I'm familiar. Like some of these guys get crazy of what they do. Yeah.
So so they're down there in Times Square, right? So they go up next to you and everything, and you think like, oh, I get to take a picture with you.
No.
So you do.
Yeah.
But now, $5.
Now you owe money.
Yes.
Yeah.
And then if you're like, wait a minute, no, because you take your phone,
Yeah. And then they want the money.
Yeah. And if you don't, they have like 3 people come out and start to want to take your phone, and like they'll like rough you up.
Really? Ain't that nice?
Yep.
American dream.
Yep. That Times Square is
I know, dude.
is scary, dude.
Tourist action, man.
Yeah, it's super scary.
Yep.
Yeah. Because my sister told me that too. She's like, whatever you do, don't let them take a picture with you, because then they demand money.
That's crazy, man.
They also do that with like, they'll do it with, they'll come up to you with like beads and stuff and like pretend that it's a gift. They'll hand it. They'll hand it to you.
Charge you for it.
Yeah, they'll hand it to you,
man.
and then they'll go donation. They'll pretend they can't speak English and stuff.
So
And
what if
then,
you just walk away?
Yep. And then you go no, and then you hand it back to them and stuff. But the whole initial thing is don't even accept it.
Yeah.
Oh, LB's power went out.
Oh no, really?
Yeah.
Yeah, really? Time to storm it? Wow. Maybe it's not.
That's weird. Yeah.
That's a weird time. It was nice earlier. Not nice, but.
Yeah. He
How about that wind the other night? 2 nights ago. Did you guys have it up here?
Oh, yeah.
I thought my house was going to blow over.
I know, dude. It's
Jeez.
I can't- March is so unpredictable.
I know. It's every year it's different. You
Yep.
know?
Yep.
You know.
New York's got. I mean, we have the weird weather, but at least we don't have weird huntsman spiders. You know what that thing is?
Dude, I want nothing about it. I want nothing to do with it. I mean.
You know what they are, though, right?
Yeah.
You know what they are, right, mate? We have the huntsman
Could be
spiders.
way worse.
I'll tell you, this size of
You know what I can't do?
the size of a basketball, mate.
Snakes.
Snakes.
Bro,
I know, dude. You told me about that.
you don't understand.
I know your story.
You don't, man.
They were coming out like in the movie Raiders of the Lost Ark when they were coming through the wall at your house.
Yeah.
Weren't they?
No, man. No.
Didn't you say you were cutting the grass and you seen them like coming through like the wall or something?
Oh, not the wall of the house. Oh, yeah. I know what you're talking about. Yeah, where my fire pit is. Yeah, and I was talking trash to that thing, man. Bro, I hate him, man. He came out and he hit, and I'm like, yeah, you better run.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, he stuck his head out. And I'm like, oh,
You know,
God, get away from me. I'm like, bro, I'll take you out if you come out. I swear to God. Well, he came out, and I didn't. I ran. And I had a lawnmower. I'm that terrified of snakes, man.
Was it black?
No, it was a little brown one. But I did have a big black one. That
garter snake.
Yeah, I had a milk snake. The black ones are milk snakes, right?
Oh yeah.
Or rat snake. Either way, I had a big one. And when I walk in my house, it's like the driveway.
Probably like that big around?
Yeah, it's like a roll of quarters.
Yeah.
Yeah,
dude.
and he hides right at my front door. Like, not in the front door, but like right under it, like where my driveway meets, there's a crack. And he used to lay in there. So every time I come home, he'd be, oh, man.
What would you...
He just stopped coming around after a while. I hope
you never got him.
No, man. Because every time I got there, he'd take off. But it scared the hell out of me. Every time
I
I
know.
walk home, I'd see him move. Especially when you don't expect it.
Uh-huh.
That's when it gets me, you know?
And they coil up like you can't see them.
Ugh. They're gross.
Dude, one time I went to go look at an IROC Z,
Yeah.
and the dude was like, "Oh yeah, come look at my IROC Z," and the thing was so disgusting.
Snake den.
One was coiled up in the headlight bucket.
Oh, God.
You know the IROC Z, the headlight
Yeah,
buckets? It was coiled up in the headlight bucket. Then I opened up the hood, and on the shock tower, there was one coiled up on the shock tower.
Yeah.
And then, of course, there were like snake skins all over the place.
Nope. Gross.
Yeah, I was like, all right, I'm not buying this thing.
Seen enough.
Yeah,
Seen enough.
yeah, it was disgusting. No, Laura, I didn't have to wait for the watch guts to come in the mail. Actually, the guy was like, when I was buying that watch, he was like, "Oh, come on, man, it's an automatic. It's automatic." And I'm like,
Is it automatic?
"What?" Okay, I was like, "What does that even mean?" I was like, "Automatic." I was like, I don't care what they mean. I didn't know what that meant.
I love automatics.
And dude, it is.
Is it really?
He wasn't lying.
Wow.
It wasn't automatic. He's like, feel the weight of it. Come on, man, it's automatic. And It was. Dude, here's what happened. So I'm walking down the street, and I'm going toward Times Square.
Yeah.
I almost get hit by a freaking limousine.
How could you not?
Because I was like, I like took a picture, and this limo goes whoosh. I'm like, oh. Anyway, I wasn't paying attention. It was my fault. It's like, my bad. I almost got hit by a mirror. Anyway, so I'm like walking, and I see like these Michael Kors ones, and I'm like, he's like, you looking for a watch? If you stop, forget it.
If you're looking.
Yeah, if I looked, he's like,
Yeah,
oh, you
those
looking
guys
for a
are
watch? You looking for a watch? I'm like, yeah, I'm looking for a Rolex, though. You're like, yeah, I got one right here. I'm like, all right, so I look at it, and I was like, yeah, how much for this one? It wasn't working. It wasn't moving. I was like, it's because it's automatic. It's not, you got to move. And I didn't know nothing about him. I'm like, he shook it, and it started working. I was like, oh, okay. But I'm thinking, this is a scam. Like, I don't understand why this is. I knew nothing about it, right? So then it starts firing up and working. And I'm like, okay, how much for this? And he's like, $450. I'm like, $450? No, thanks.
You're hammered.
And my sister's like, let's go.
Yeah.
I was like, okay. He goes, well, check down there. That guy might have one cheaper. And I was like, okay. So we're walking down, and I cross the street like this. Is it like, it's like 4 lanes, I think, to get into Times Square. Anyway, it's like 4. It's a one-way street. It's 4 lanes. And I go to this corner, and I swear it was the same watch I looked at.
Oh, I'm sure it
The
was.
scam that they have.
Oh, I'm sure it was.
So I walk over, and this guy comes running over to this one guy in the corner. He's like, he points to me, and he goes, you looking for a watch? Rolex?
Jeez.
And I go, yeah. And he goes, and he pulls out this like suitcase that you get from like Harbor Freight, like this big. Opens it up, and there's like 6 watches in there, and there's one in there, and it's like he came running with that suitcase, and it looked like the same suitcase that I just saw for $450.
It was.
So I go, so I didn't say nothing. And he goes, how much for? He goes, 400. I was like, no thanks.
You guys are, yeah.
And he goes, I go, $50. He's like, no, it's automatic. It's automatic. And then he goes like this to his buddy, yells across the street to his buddy. He's like, hey, and like his buddy's like, what? He's like, okay, 200. He's like, no.
Ain't that mad?
I go, $50. He's like, and they're like shouting across the street in like Nigerian or something, right?
Yeah.
So then he's like, okay. He's like, 100. He gets down to like, so dude, we get to like, I think it was $65.
Yeah.
And my sister was like, I'd do it. That's pretty good deals.
Yeah.
So like, I like take out my money, and I'm like holding it tight.
Yeah.
I hand it to him because I think he's gonna run.
Right.
And I like grab the watch, and he's holding the watch.
Same time.
Yeah. And like, dude, I like let go of the money, and he like lets go of the watch. It was like,
You've both been burned before.
yeah, dude, I had like death grip on the watch and death grip on the money.
I get it, man.
And like we were like, okay, it seems like we're both legit here.
Yeah.
And like I walked away. I was like, all right, it was cool.
So is it? I mean, you still got it, right?
Yeah, that's the one I
like
yeah,
watches.
Yeah.
I mean, so does it hold the charge pretty good?
Well, it charges with motion.
No, I understand, but like if you leave it on, like
12 hours.
12 hours.
I notice like if I wear it and I sleep with it on, and I wake up sometimes and it's like it's not running.
Right.
You have a winder, don't
I
you?
was going to ask you if you got a watch winder.
I don't.
Yeah, Shannon actually bought me.
I remember you. Yes.
But yeah, I love it because I love automatics. I think they're so cool. Like I got a Melbourne that thing will last like 3 days. Like if I put it down after, like the charge life of that thing is incredible.
No way.
Yeah. I mean, you're still in a. I like watches. I fell down that rabbit hole.
I know you were in the watch club, weren't you?
Oh yeah, I was in a couple. I got like 30 something watches, which is ridiculous. There's no need.
Yeah, I've got about that many too.
You know what I mean? But because then I got all the tools now. Like I started getting into them, like the jewel count. Like, did you ever look into that on your watches on the backside?
I didn't do that. No.
So the jewels is what makes a watch worth it. You know what I mean? You'll just see 50 jewels, 100 jewels, whatever's in these things. The more jewels it has, the better the watch. Because once a watch loses time, you know it's done. It's a broken watch.
Yeah.
So the jewels are like all the contact points, especially in automatics, where all the gears and everything touch. They put like quartz or diamond or ruby stuff in
Oh,
there.
I didn't know that.
They put non-wearable jewels in them.
Oh, okay.
The more jewels on the contact points, the longer the watch lasts. And that's like the big companies, Rolex and all that. It's the Tag Heuer and all that. They're
okay.
loaded with them. That's what makes them so expensive.
So they don't wear away.
They don't wear out, though. They're good. They're done. Yeah.
Oh, I didn't know that.
Yeah.
That's cool.
Yeah, jewel count was huge on watches.
That's pretty awesome, dude.
Yeah.
Yeah, I never knew that.
Yep, the more you learn, man.
Yeah, see, I mean, I've got about, I'd say about 25 to 30 of them in the watch. But it's like I said, you know what my fallback watches are?
Probably the cheapest time, dude. I know
The G-Shocks.
I know you can't beat them.
And because
I don't do digital, but I got plenty. I got a lot of cheap watches. I'm like, they're nicer than the nice watches.
because honestly, dude, like I mean, because working on stuff, like
I get it.
Banging into stuff. I don't want to like bang my analog, my nice watches into stuff.
Yeah, I had a nice aviator out at work one day, and I walked right by like the concrete wall, and it's just a big scratch. I can't, dude. I was so mad.
Yeah, dude.
I wasn't even working on it because I take it off when I get work. Just rubbed against the wall, put a big streak, and I was so mad, man.
Yeah, dude. I want to get the Blue Angels watch. You know who the Blue Angels are, right?
Yeah, I've never seen them. I actually was supposed to see them a couple years ago, and that's 2 weeks before the main guy got in it. They crashed a plane.
Oh yeah,
so they canceled it.
Yeah,
always wanted to see them, man. I'm a big airplane guy too. I think planes are so cool, especially military airplanes. Man.
Yep. I've seen the Blue Angels a few times. Yeah, when I was a kid, and got their autographs and everything too.
Do you know how many stealths were made?
Like stealth bombers.
Yeah. Do you know how many they produced?
Yeah, only like 50.
22.
22. Okay.
I just found this out. I was mind blown.
Yeah. Did you see?
Mind blown.
Did you see? Did you see one of them crash too?
Recently?
Yeah. Like
no.
What in like 2007 one crashed.
Those things are so cool looking.
Because rainwater got in one of the sensors. They were on a land. They were taking off, and the sensors couldn't orientate.
Is that right?
Yeah.
That's wild.
So, yep, one of those crashed.
Yeah, I remember seeing when I was a kid. They had a Griffiths Air Show when I was young.
Yep.
And they had one there.
Yep.
But they're like, oh, you can go up to it, but you couldn't go up to it. You remember? Were you there for that? And all the guards were sitting there with their guns and stuff around. You couldn't even go near it. You saw it in the hangar with that. Still cool to see it. Mm-hmm. And I didn't realize there was only 22 at the time, which is now it's like way more cool that I've seen one.
What's even more crazy is that it's decommissioned.
Yeah, they took it out of
But they did that with the A10, the Warthog, and they brought that back.
Awesome plane.
Yeah,
such a cool plane, dude.
I love that airplane.
We were playing disc golf last year, me, Gary, and Shannon, and we just kept hearing. What the hell? I knew it was a plane. When we were watching, and F-16s were taking off.
Oh, really?
And they were cruising around. There's like 3 or 4 of them going. They'd loop around and land, and then 10 minutes you hear 4 more go up. Coolest thing, man. They were flying because it's right on the base. The disc golf course is right next to the base, and it's pretty wild.
And that's an old airplane too.
Yeah, the F-16's old now. Yeah,
that's
Gotta be what,
70s.
Was it that old?
Yeah, 1970s.
Really?
Yep.
Man, yeah, because there was the Tomcat, right? What was that? The F-15 was the Tomcat.
Yeah, that came out after.
Yep.
Yeah, I was gonna.
The F4. Yeah, there was a bunch of those.
The F4 was 60s.
That was even earlier.
Yeah,
man.
I love the F4.
Yeah, that was a cool looking plane.
Yeah, the F4 and the Iranians use the F4.
I found a wormhole of the Ukraine war the other day.
With the drones.
Whoo, man, that was insane. I'm talking a 3-week bender watching these videos.
It starts with an S.
I watched
a
bunch of them. I watched a bunch of them. There's kamikaze drone in them now.
I know.
Dude, they took out a $5 million tank with a $400 drone. They just strapped bombs to it and flew it into the back of a Russian tank.
So, yeah, I know.
It's insane.
Those are our drones, you know.
It's got to be, right? I mean...
Did you know that we funded that whole thing?
Is that right?
$300 billion.
Man.
That whole thing...
We should have some drones on it.
I don't... this channel is not political.
Yeah,
but
I'm not getting into that.
Let's see. Michelle says, very interesting, Dennis. Wayne says, where do you get the time to buy so many watches?
Find time, man. This eBay is part of it. I'll tell you what,
Yeah.
doing that right there is part of it.
Yeah, exactly. This is that so this looks like the gauges on the Blue Angels.
Yep.
Yeah, that's awesome.
That is kind of neat.
This one's a used one. Obviously, it's kind of in bad shape, but this is a limited edition. But see, isn't that cool? That's the
That is
underside
kinda cool.
of it.
Yeah, you got one of those?
I don't, but I've always wanted one.
Yeah, they're cool.
But here is
You could have one.
I know. But here's one with the blue wristband there.
Right. Yeah, it's a cool looking watch.
Yeah, I like
That
it.
thing is neat. Yeah. I showed Shannon one. Yeah, what was it? Robert Miller? Okay, I told her my birthday's coming. It was a $1.4 million watch. $1.4 million.
It's
Like, bro, even if I had the money, I wouldn't buy it.
Dave's got some cool watches.
He's got some cool watches.
Yeah, he's got a couple Breitlings.
He's got an Omega. He's got an old Omega. that's
Yes,
really
that
cool.
Omega is wicked nice that he
He's
has,
got
dude.
some cool, yeah.
Yeah.
I started talking watches a little bit with him, and I'm like, oh, I'm not in his league.
No, but he's got a wicked nice
He's got some cool
from his dad.
Yeah. Well, I think the Omega was one of them.
Yes, and he's got a oh my god. Yeah, he's got some super
Me and
nice
him got
watches.
Talking, yeah.
Yep.
Then I was like, okay, yeah, I don't know nothing like that.
Yeah. Yeah, he's got some super nice ones.
Yeah. No, that's cool, man.
Yeah, Wayne said as a kid he was in one of the Red Arrows cockpit. I think the Red Arrows their airplanes are a oh, I can see that airplane.
Wouldn't know it.
I know it.
Yeah, they got a whole different fleet, man.
Yeah, I know what the Red Arrows are. It's a low wing. Well, they're all low wings, but man,
Nope.
I know it.
It's worth a Google.
I know, but I want to do it
I
before
get it.
just
yeah, it's on the tip of your tongue that makes you mad.
yes,
Because like you know it.
because I'm a moron.
Now
when
you're
it
gonna
comes to
act
that.
like you knew it when you see the name, even though you were thinking of a different one. I do that all the time. No, I'm just kidding.
Yep, that's it. It's exactly the ones I was gonna say.
No, never. I wouldn't know it.
Yeah, the T ones. Such a cool airplane.
Yeah, no,
so
I
these
bet.
are like a trainer airplane. They weren't like a combat jet or anything like
Yeah,
that.
right. It's just for that.
Yep.
For the shows.
Yep.
There is a guy flying around here. What Bushcraft? He was low. Like I was driving to work and I'm like, this guy's going down. This guy's gonna crash. And Dave actually knew him.
Was it white and blue?
I don't remember.
Yeah, I know what you're talking about.
Bro, I'm talking. He's on treetops over here in Munnsville and everything. I'm like, this dude's gonna
Yeah,
crash.
he lives
And then-
right over here.
Does he really?
Yeah.
If you knew his name, I'd probably say that too. Because Dave said his name. He knew who he was.
He's a super nice guy.
Yeah.
He used to be a professor over at the college.
Is that right?
Yeah.
So is it if you stay under a certain height, you can fly wherever you want? I'm assuming. Because I mean, with FAA and everything.
No, he lands right over in his backyard.
That's what I mean. But when he's flying around, can he? I guess he could do it. He's doing it.
Yeah.
You just fly where you want, but there's got to be a height limit. You know what I mean? That he's not allowed to go without getting into ATC.
Well,
and
it's
everything.
an ultralight aircraft, so you could do. There's no rules for it.
You do whatever you want.
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yep.
But yeah, that's got to be pretty cool.
Yeah. His is basically like a Piper Cub kind of. But it's not. It's not that color
style.
though.
Yeah, I get you. Yeah.
His is and it had blue on the wings though. I remember.
So you just fly where you want.
Yeah.
That's.
And his is a single
I mean,
seater.
to an extent, of course. I mean, once you reach.
Yep. His is a single seater.
I don't know if I'd have the guts, man.
Oh, I would.
To fly one
Yeah.
and land flying, I think would be okay, but landing and taking off, I don't know if I'd have the guts, man. I mean, I'll take any bike for a rip, but I don't think I'd want to fly a plane by myself.
Did you ever go in Dave's?
What his plane? I never went. I've asked him a bunch too, and it just never happened. You know what I mean?
You did? And
I didn't. I wanted to do it. I told him, I said, bro, anytime I'd like to do it. Because I've been on so many commercial jets when my old man worked for the airport. You know what I mean? When I was a kid, we used to fly all the time. And I was like, I've never been in something like that. And I'm sure it's a night and day difference.
Really? So, like, it just never...
It just never happened, yeah. You know, I said, well, he's like, yeah, we'll do it sometime, you know, and just... You know, schedules didn't work out, you know.
You didn't nag him like I did.
I didn't. I asked a few times, and then, you know, he sold the plane now, and I was like, hey, you know, before you do it, let me... And he's like, oh, yeah, we'll see. Yeah, just, you know, didn't happen.
I remember when he finally... For me, it was like he just looked and he goes, all right, come over at 4 o'clock.
He was going for a rip.
Yep.
That's cool, man.
Yep. So... Well, listen, everybody. I just want to thank everybody for sticking around this time. And open mic night's fun.
Yeah, yeah.
I mean, I ran out of quizzes anyway, so you know, it is what it is. So I don't know who all is left in here. I know Carla. Looks like you're still around. Wayne, thank you for being here. Mom Life MD, I don't know who that is, but thank you. Laura, thanks for being here. I think LB, he texted me and said that his power went out, so he's probably not here. Yeah, I appreciate you guys being here.
Yeah, cool, man.
I got so much going on. I got to get that Dakota done. We got to buy a car.
Yeah, dude.
You're sad. Yeah. Yeah, Wayne, thanks, buddy, for being here. I appreciate it. Oh, Jeff. You're still here. I hope dinner was good. Thanks for sticking around, buddy. I appreciate you hanging out. Yes, Susan, thank you for being here. I got to get this OBS set up, like, so I can get Dana on and get some guests and everything. Yeah, karate chop that like button. That helps. Leave a comment saying how crappy the show was. That even helps, you know?
Doesn't make sense.
Yeah. It's just...
that one guy.
Yeah, it doesn't make sense. There's too much music.
Yeah.
There's too much going on.
This.
I can't follow. I don't understand.
Yeah.
You know, because that guy's videos made sense.
Yeah.
I don't
watch my Roomba.
Yeah, it's like, you know what? I don't even care anymore. It gets to the point like I just don't. I don't care.
Yeah, there's not enough time in the day.
Yeah.
To
Oh, you know what? That's what I wanted to say.
Hit me.
So, like, I think it was either in. I think it might even been in Laura's or even in Jeff's chat. It wasn't crappy. Well, thanks, Carla.
That's nice of her. Today it wasn't crap.
Today it wasn't crap. Last week was crap.
Just kidding.
I don't know whose chat it was. It might even been Carla's. It was somebody. Somebody in here. And I kid you not, dude. Like, the dude was bragging that he had 500 subs and had 0 videos on his channel. He was like, I'm doing so good. I can't believe it. I have 500 subs and no videos, and I already have 500 videos. LOL. And
that's
I'm like,
a lot of fake accounts to make to like your own page.
And I sit on the other side of this monitor going, why is that? First of all, why is that funny?
Yeah.
I don't get it. You know, because like there's like people like Carla, people like Laura, Jeff. You know, and we're working hard to like earn what we have. Everything that we've done, we've earned.
Yeah.
And then you're on there bragging for saying that you've earned nothing.
Yeah, you didn't do anything.
You know, and I don't think it's funny. You're in the chat saying, "Hey, look at me. I didn't earn this." Boop. Why gotta you bang zoom.
Bang zoom.
I just I don't care that like my numbers are low. I don't care. I'm just doing this because
something to do, man.
I'm doing it to get you over here to talk to you.
No, this is the extreme we
because whenever I go to the shop, I can't talk to you.
We found that out last week. I know. I fell off on it. Like, I came up after and I was like, "Where's Bill?" He's like, "Well, he left like an hour ago." And I'm like,
Well, you had a stinking Dodge to drive.
Those Dodges.
Dude, forget them, man. Did you watch that short I sent you?
I turned it on briefly, and that guy came in. I turned it off. I never went back to it.
Okay, it's only 3 minutes long.
Yeah.
And he was talking about the star connectors that they use.
Yep. Dude.
Dodge suck, you guys.
Dodge sucks. I've been saying it for years and nobody believes
Okay, but from a certain point on, and these new Dodges, they suck.
They suck. They all suck, but they really suck.
And it's listen, I'm a Dodge guy, and I'm an older Dodge guy.
Yeah.
It's because of these new computers. They're making them so that what they're doing is the engineers are going, fellas, here's what we want. We hate the consumer. What? Yeah, you heard me.
Yeah.
We hate the consumer.
Rob them.
And we want their money. Well, how are we going to do this? Well, I want you to write a program that makes it so they have to come to the dealer. Mm-hmm. Our main objective is to sell a car, and then after that, the objective is to get the car to fail at all points, transmission codes, this code, that code, and then you can't fix it. Who? The consumer. Oh, okay, then what, sir? Then it has to go to the dealer to fix. Why? Because we want more money from them.
We didn't make enough off the initial cost of $100,000.
We didn't get enough for $65,000 for a 1500 series. Okay. Now, I got to be honest with you. Ford isn't doing that.
They will,
and they will, but they're not right now.
They will.
Okay.
Yeah.
So, I think that sucks.
Yeah, that sucks. That's pretty. It's a.
That's a scam.
SE move is what it is. Yeah.
That is a scam.
Yep, I'm not a big fan of it.
So I think that and yes, Carla, you're right. That was the person, and I don't understand that. But yeah, I after you told me that about their you have
gateway.
to subscribe gateway.
I
That's
sent
it.
you the pictures the other day. Yeah.
Yes.
Yep.
And then if you have to watch that short, the guy talking about how this truck would only run for a certain amount of time, and then he couldn't. The computer would only tell him he had to drive the truck for 33 miles before it would tell him what was wrong with it.
They did like a self-test for 33 miles.
It had to be 33 miles,
insane.
And he had only 10 minutes to figure out what was wrong with it.
Right.
And then it would clear, and then he had
They start all over.
Start all over again. He had to drive it for another 33 miles.
No, no way, man.
What?
That's crazy, dude. It's crazy. You gotta remember all these. Well, all these modules talk to each other. They got CAN communication bus lines. I mean,
And that's what he was talking about. This star connector.
yeah.
And that if one communicates because they're all like these fingers,
Yeah, that's
then
what it is.
and it could be
Anything.
it could be a seat.
Anything.
Yes.
Power window motor.
Yes.
Anything. And that could throw the whole car off.
Yes.
Bro. What?
And correct me if I'm wrong. Like even a General Motors window switch, some of them aren't even plug and play. They have to be.
I haven't run into it, but I have heard of that.
Okay,
Where you have to program. You have to at least tell it that it's being done. I don't think you got like VIN match it.
Okay.
You know what I mean? But I think some of you got to tell them that you replaced it.
Yeah.
You know.
Yeah, it's
BMWs, you can't turn off your oil change light. The new ones. You used to be able to go through a dash. It was a real pain in the butt to get there, but now you can't do it. Now you need to call them, and they do it remotely. They
Like
turn off the light on your dash.
Like over the airwaves.
Oh yeah. Yeah, just in my oil change. Can you reset it? Yep. Hit a button in California, and your dash turns off.
But for fee.
I don't know if they charge you or not. I don't think they do. Actually, I gotta give that. I mean, Beamer. I'm not a Beamer guy. They're cool.
They're cool.
Awesome cars
Yeah, to look
until
at.
they break.
Yep.
Then I hate them. But
I hate 'em.
There's not a better vehicle out there. I don't think. I think they're engineered the best. One owner vehicle though. You buy it new and you get rid of it. They don't want it to go to
the attorney or doctor that first buys it. That's what Gene always said.
Yeah, and it's fine for that.
Yep.
Yeah, but once
Yep. Gene always said, for the attorney or doctor that first buys it, it's great.
That's all. Yep. Then get rid of it. Trade it in.
That's why when you see on Marketplace, you'll see a 2012, 2011, 2010.
$3,000.
$3,000.
Yeah.
Yep. And you're like, I'm going to be rolling in style.
Yeah. Nope.
You see the airbags all sagged out and stuff.
Leaking oil everywhere.
Yep.
Oh.
Yep. And you'll see has intermittent running problem. Won't start, or like it'll run, but like has misfire. Run.
It runs. Yeah. I think they're going
Sprint.
Yeah.
Like yeah. Get on a jet. Like
yeah.
Buy a jet.
Yeah. It'll run.
Yeah. It'll run. It won't pass inspection.
That's it.
So, all right, you guys. It's officially. See, I milked it all the way to 9:30. I tried to do that, you know, but yeah, it worked. All right, you guys. Thanks so very much for this is my real voice. See,
The other one's just an act.
yeah, it's always been an act. Yeah, no, thanks, guys. Thanks so much for sticking around, and I appreciate it. And we will see you next time.
See ya.
And maybe Dennis could get here on time.
See what I can do.
Yeah, and maybe I'll continue this live thing. I don't know what I'm going to do. Who knows? We'll see. I'll keep you guys posted. But I do appreciate every single one of you being here. Until next time, we'll see ya. Bye. Boop, boop, boop.